Okay. Okay, guys. How are you all? Good.
Good.
Okay, where are we on that algebra thing?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Huh? I'm happy to hear that from you, Shyam. Let me quickly check. Yep, algebra. Hey, you. Okay, one. I have a lot of questions for you. Hold on. Yep. We are on 4.4 exercises. Oh, that's good. Tesha Siddharth and Vidyut Tandon. Hey, Swarit, are you doing homework?
Yeah,
Arman, how about you?
Yeah, I'm doing them.
I'm doing them. You're not submitting, right? So that's why I'm asking. Where are we on that?
I just sometimes don't. I just like, don't submit it, but I do it.
But you do it, okay.
yeah, same.
Okay, same. Okay. Yeah, unless you do the homework, right, it's not worth doing this class. I'll be very frank with you, okay? Because you cannot catch up and it's very, very hard. Okay. 1 second. Let's move on. That class homework, I just put it in. Now let's go ahead with this one. 4.4 exercises we are done. Ritisha, did you have any questions?
No, I didn't.
You didn't have any question?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Yes, let me get them for myself. Okay. There's something called solving for literals, guys. That topic I would like to do it today. What is solving for literals? You already know that, but maybe that the name you're not knowing. So we will go over it a little bit. Okay. What is that solving for literals? Let's see. Let's say, did I share my screen? I'll review whatever you did last week as well. Let's see. Suppose if I'm giving you, let's say, ax plus b equal to c. Solve for x. Solving for literals means solving for a variable. Solving for a variable means putting that variable equal to as your final equation. Suppose if I say y will be equal to x plus 1. Now, if I ask you solve for x, right, what do? Subtract 1, x equal to y minus 1. So this is what is solving for x, solving for the literal x. Literal means the variable x. Solving for a variable means you put that as your meaning. You solve for that variable and say that variable equal to in terms of the other variables in the equation. So when I ask you, when I give you this equation and say, hey, solve for x, you need to remove x to one side. That's it. So this becomes ax equal to c minus b. Divide by a, divide by a. X will be equal to c minus b by a. Any questions? That's it. Okay. Now let's see this one. Okay. Suppose I give you this. Ax plus bc equal to 3c minus 2d square x. Solve for x. This is solving for literals. It's a part of your algebra 1 itself in school as well. We recording the class. Just want to make sure. A couple of people are not coming. Yep. Okay, go ahead. How do you solve for x? Not getting it, you can let me know. You get it? I can do it as well. Meaning move all the x's to one side. Just isolate the x to one side. That's it. Rest of it will be there on the other side. Do you want me to solve on the board? I'll solve.
I I accidentally wrote one of it wrong. It's like it's the exponent of 2, not 2x for one of them. The one.
Yeah, with you, Ritisha, that seems correct. 3D power 2a. Why 3D power 2a? I'm so confused. Ritisha, is your denominator correct?
I'm not sure about the denominator, but for the numerator, I'm very sure.
Yeah, I'll do it on the board, I feel, guys. I'll do this on the board. We'll do the next one. You can do the next one, I feel. Okay. Let's see this one. Here I have to solve for x. I can clearly see x present in these two terms. Okay. So I need to bring them together first. So plus 2d square x on both sides. Plus 2d square x on both sides. I'll just write as it is. Ax plus 2d square x plus bc equal to 3c. This will go off. Now my problem is I have to subtract bc and move it to this side. So 3c minus bc will come. Now ax plus 2d square x, right? Now x can be taken as common. A plus 2d square, right? Now how to isolate x on one side? X is multiplied with the other stuff in here, right? That stuff I have to divide the whole thing. You see? Now this will get cancelled. So x will be equal to 3c minus bc by a plus 2d square. Any questions? Any questions? Hey, Raga, are you in here? Did you have any questions on did you have any questions, Anish, on the homework?
No, I did not have any questions in the homework.
Raga. Uh-huh. So now let's move on. That was a difficult one. Let's solve for, how about this? We'll do a simple one, hard one. Okay. 1 second, guys. But now maybe to move. How about this? X by A plus B equal to C. Solve for X. Can we solve for X? First, what will you do? Please don't touch, always when you solve for variables, right? Don't touch that term. Term means term is separated by pluses and minuses. Now, don't touch the term that has got that variable. Okay, remove all the other terms. X by A has the X in it. Don't touch it now. Okay, remove all the other terms. Then it becomes easy on you.
Is that my answer?
Oh, that was too fast. Oh, yeah, that's correct. Swarit, correct.
I also sent my answer.
Swarit. Vidyut, correct. Ritisha, correct. Arman, correct. Swarit, how did you do that? First, you did C minus B, correct, Swarit?
Yeah, and then I
What is
times
the
A.
answer? Hmm?
And then I times A on both sides.
Yeah, correct. Whatever you do, wait.
I think it's my formatting that's wrong.
X by A equal to C minus B. After that, what did you do?
Times A.
When you times A, what happens? This becomes X, this becomes this.
Oh, yeah,
You got it?
I see.
C minus B times A. Don't forget the parenthesis is so important in algebra.
I
Okay.
forgot.
Anish, I didn't get your answer, Anish. No.
I formatted it wrong.
Okay. But you got it, huh? Okay.
Wait,
Anish,
I am like trying to like understand like stance. Like
what was that?
I'm trying to understand like how to do like it. I don't understand how to like do it at all. Like,
Solve for A.
what?
Solve for A. You have to isolate A on one side of the equation, ma. You have to isolate A on one side of the equation.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So times A.
No, don't touch the term that has A. Remove all the rest of the stuff. We'll deal with it later.
Okay. So I have to remove everything. So like B minus C equals
It cannot be B minus C. You have to subtract B on both sides.
but but there's a plus sign. There's no equation. So how is that? How can you do that?
Can I have your video on as well?
Yeah.
Hmm. Subtract B on both sides. You'll all get X by A equal to C minus B. Now I have to solve for A means let me multiply by A on both sides. I cannot have A in the denominator, right? If I multiply, X will be equal to C minus B in parenthesis times A. Now A should be left alone on one side. I have to remove the C minus B. C minus B has been multiplied with A. Then I will divide by C minus B on both sides. That will get you A equal to X by C minus B.
I
Good
kind
job.
of did it differently. I got the same answer, but I did it differently.
I am Arman. However it is, if you get it, if you understand, I'm fine in all these. Sham, is that right?
Yeah.
I asked you to solve for A, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. You solved. Vidyut, I didn't get your answer. Swarit, I didn't get your answer.
Oh wait, really? Oh, I didn't send it. I got it in my notebook. I didn't send it.
Good job.
I didn't send it either. I forgot.
You got it, huh?
Yeah.
Wait, Priyanti,
Yeah,
isn't this section 4.5?
correct.
Mm-hmm. Okay, because
Well-
I accidentally I nearly accidentally did it.
Oh, that's good.
But I
Okay.
didn't because I was like, oh shoot, wait, which one's because I skipped some pages by accident.
You know what? But always, guys, with this particular book, what I've noticed is if you do it a little bit before and come to class, right, and break your head already, right, and you cannot do certain problems, then it's so much nicer in the class.
The
But
reason
I know it's hard on you guys.
I actually did the first two problems and then I checked the answers and I got them right.
That's
I'm
good. Good to know, really. How about this? X by A plus B equal to C. Solve for, oh, we solved for A already, yeah? Okay, we solved for A. Okay, I don't want to do that. That's fine. We did it already. How about this one? See, this one is an important thing even in your coursework of Algebra 1 in school, right? Solving for literals is a very, very important one, and you will get one problem at the end of the year, that whatever state test you have. So I want to solve for y.
I did this problem too, but I got it wrong. I didn't understand it.
Now you'll understand. Do it and see.
Okay.
Don't touch the terms with the y now. Okay. Make sure all the others come to one side.
Teacher,
Mm-hmm.
I have a question. I don't have a notebook or anything with me.
Yeah.
Cause like I've been in Minneapolis.
Okay. Check with your mom what to do.
Okay.
Mm.
Miss
Yeah,
Priya,
go.
I sent my answer.
Is that right, Ritisha? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'm checking. I asked you to solve for y. Oh, yeah. Nice. But what I'm not understanding is, Amma Vidyut, I will be very clear with you. Solving for literals means if you solve for y should be in only one side, left side, y equal to the other side should not have y.
Oh, whoopsie, whoopsie.
Do it again, you'll know, I feel.
Okay.
Correct. Shyam and Ritisha got it. Shyam, that seems right. Vidyut, Anish, I'm waiting.
I have this answer, but it's really, really weird.
Really, really weird. Send
Yeah,
it to
but I'll type it. I'll type it out. That's what I got.
Really, Vidyut? No.
I think I'm just doing it wrong. Let me do it again.
Let's see. Swarit, something feels wrong. Okay, let me do it, guys. There's a pint where you both have not understood, so let me try. Seema, if you solve for y, you have to remove, meaning I want all the y's to come to one side. So minus 8y minus 8y, if I do, 3xy minus 8y plus 4 equal to minus 2x. But that 4 is an unwanted visitor on the left side. So subtract 4, subtract 4. 3xy minus 8y will be equal to minus 4 minus 2x. Now, I want to solve for y, and y is seriously common. Take that out. Distributive property is a treasure. Now, 3x minus 8 comes inside the parenthesis. Now, the thing is y. Y is what I want to solve for. That variable has been multiplied with something in the parenthesis. So, to remove that, I need to divide the entire thing by whatever is in the parenthesis. then only they get cancelled. Y will be equal to -4 minus 2x divided by 3x minus 8, which is the same as multiply by -1 numerator denominator. What happens? 4 plus 2x by 8 minus 3x. That is also fine. This or this answer is fine. Does that make sense?
I think I get it now.
Yeah, can we do another one like that?
Yeah, sure. It was difficult, huh? Okay. Solving for literals. 1 minute, guys. Other than this one, right? Mm, 1 second, I can give you a challenge problem. Wait, guys. If you don't mind, I'll go back to algebra 1. Let's not do this book, okay? I think that's an important topic, and solving harder problems is important. Let's see. This is not enough of problems that we solve. Let me see. Yep, I have good amount of problems in here. Let me post this as homework as well right away, so you guys can do this set of problems. The ones that are in the book is not at all enough for sure for this particular topic, because that's not very important topic when it comes to competitive math. So I will give this assignment, solve for literals, because this one is very useful for your algebra 1 course. So do this in addition. It's not to stress you and strain you, the homework are for, okay? Please understand that. Okay, now let's do this one. You wanted a difficult one, right? Yeah, it's a good one. How about this? How about this? Anish, did you find your notebook?
Yes, I have my notebook. I just don't have it.
Okay. Then I'm not getting answers from you. Go ahead, Chris. If possible, I would like to do substitution and elimination today itself, solving 2 variable 2 equations. I know we are trying to go fast, but at the same time, I want you guys to understand as well. Uh,
I sent my answer.
yeah, I'm checking my 3 answers I got. Solve for x, right? Mm, correct, Arman. Vidyut, that's not correct. Can you solve on the board?
I didn't know. Pretty would I'm gonna try.
Asham is correct. Arman is correct. See, one thing, the rule is you should isolate. See, if you want to solve for x, wherever you have x should be brought to one side. And then take the x as common out and then solve for x. X alone should remain on one side, left side. Anish, that is not correct, Anish.
I don't know where I'm going wrong though.
I can help you. That's why I'm saying don't get frustrated at all. Tell me how do you want me to help you?
So
See,
I multiplied by mx on both sides, so it's
correct.
z times
So
mx.
mxz will be equal to x plus y. Correct?
Yeah.
But when I'm going to solve for x, I want to bring all my x terms to one side. So can I subtract x?
Yeah.
So
That's what I did.
mxz minus x equal to y. What next?
After that, try to after that I think, wait, let me check.
Distributive property, right?
Yeah.
X is common. So what happens inside?
Mz minus 1.
Yeah, will be equal to y.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how do I solve for x? X alone should stay on this side. So what should I do?
So divide by mz minus 1 on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
So
Correct.
x equal to y over mz minus 1.
That's it.
Oh.
Clear?
Yeah, I get it now.
Okay. Anish? Where are we, Anish?
Yeah, sorry, my thing was on mute.
Okay. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you more problems. Looks like it's easy for you guys, but I don't mind giving you one or two more problems. Sure. Let's see. Mm, 1 second, guys. Let's see. Let's see this one. One is an easy one. Solve for a. Okay, this one is a good one. Let's see. This is a hard one. How about this?
Miss Priya, can you check my answer?
Ah,
Also something check.
1 minute, March. Y by. That's right. Lutisha, correct, ma'am. Arman, was it a typo? Check. Anish, solve for x means x is present on both sides of the equation. That should not be there.
Oh.
All the x should go to one side and x equal to has to come, right? Yes, Shyam, that's correct. Vidyut, that's correct.
Yeah, it was a typo.
Yeah, that's okay. No, you don't have to resend, Arman. I got it. I got it. You leave it. Yeah, so it's
Okay.
correct. Yeah. Sometimes I do know that it's a typo. That's okay. Okay, go ahead. Now, for Anish, multiply by cx on both sides.
Huh?
Multiply by cx on both sides.
Yeah.
Then subtract x. gcx minus x equal to y. Take x common. Now, solving for x means you have to divide by gc minus 1. So, x will be equal to y by gc minus 1. That is what is solving for a literal. Okay, can I move on? Now, okay. Okay. You're going to do the review problems as well this time, okay? I will assign it in the homework. Okay. let me tell you. All the while, we have done like this. 4x equal to x minus 2. All this you were able to solve. We had only one variable. Okay. If you have one variable and you need to solve for one, you need one equation. Correct? Sometimes now you can get it like this. How do you solve this? When you have two different variables, you need two equations to solve. You can't solve it in one equation. But how do you solve this? When you have two or more equations, right, with y and x, right, it's called a linear system. Linear system. Okay. Basically, any equation involving, suppose if I say 3x plus 1, I have another equation, 3x minus y equal to 1. Something of that sort, if I have two different equations. Think about this. This represents, when I graph this, what it will become. This is a, when I graph this, put x and y as a table form. Put x equal to minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Substitute it, have the y values. When you plug it into a graph, right, what will you get from this equation? What will you get?
A line?
A line.
A linear
This is a line. This is going to be a line too. So when I graph this, I'm going to get the graph of two lines. Two equations are going to give me two lines. Linear equations are going to give me two lines. One thing understand, when I plot two lines, the lines can coincide at a particular point, or the lines can be parallel, or the lines can be exactly intersecting at all points. You see what I mean? Only three possibilities are there. The lines can intersect, the lines can be parallel, or it can fall on the same points. You see? Am I making sense till here?
Yes.
Here, you're going to have a unique solution. What is a unique solution means what? You're given two line equations. If you're going to have a unique solution means you're going to have one xy value at which the two lines intersect. Make sense? Then, if they're parallel lines, do you think there is going to have a solution? The linear system, is it going to have a solution? Solution means intersecting point. Parallel lines means, are they going to have a solution?
No.
No.
That's going to have no solution. If they're going to overlap, what will happen?
All real solution? Or all solution?
Infinite solutions?
Infinite solutions. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, can I move on? So, if you're given two line equations, you can end up with a unique solution, or you can end up with no solution, or you can end up with infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many solution means they're going to overlap. No solution means they're going to be parallel. Unique solution means it's going to intersect. Okay, let's see. Suppose if I tell you y equal to x plus 1, and I have some complicated function like this. Okay, how do I solve? Meaning my intent should always be, I use my first equation, plug it into my second equation. Then you can solve for your usual way. Remember, when you're able to convert one equation to one variable, you can easily solve for your x. Do you see, guys, what is happening here? Do you see what is happening? 7x equal to 11, x equal to 11 by 7. Do you get it? Now you can plug this x into 11 by 7 and then you can find out y. So do you see, when you're given two line equations, you can plug one equation into the other, solve the linear system. This method of solving two linear equations to find out their intersection points is called substitution. Any questions? You are substituting the value of y into the other equation, finding x and y. That method is called substitution. Any questions? Okay, let's try one. How about this? X plus, I'm not going to solve this for you. I told you the concept, you're going to try. That's the difference. X plus 3y equal to 4 minus 2x plus 5y equal to minus 30. Can I get the value of x comma y, which is a unique solution? You're going to use only substitution. Please use only substitution. You don't need to use any other process.
I didn't get the substitution too much. Like, I think I need to like redo it again. Like, you know,
You didn't get the substitution?
like not that much. Like, I got a little, but not that much.
Not that much. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't really get it that either.
Okay, no problem. Then I'll solve for one. I thought you'll be able to. That's fine. No problem. I never showed you any examples. What I'm saying is, I've been given two line equations. When I graph it, I'll automatically know what is that XY point where they are intersecting. Or if they are parallel, I'll be able to see it in the graph. But I'm not going to graph them. Okay. We'll not do that. Okay. But that is required for algebra 1 though. Okay. What I'm going to do is directly using algebra ways, I'm going to solve for both x and y. Solve for both x and y means find the intersection point x comma y where the two lines intersect. That xy point will fall on this line, will be present on this line, will be present on this line. How to find that? Using the first equation, I can say x equal to 4 minus 3y. You see? Now I plug that in here. That is what is substitution. Minus 2 times 4 minus 3y plus 5y equal to minus 30. I made up one equation with one variable.
Yeah.
You see? Then I solve my equation as usual. How do I solve it? Minus 8 plus 11y equal to minus 30. 11y will be equal to what? Minus 22. Y equal to minus 2. Am I making sense?
Yeah, this makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm using one equation to get x in terms of y or y in terms of x, whichever is easier. And then plug that into the other equation. Don't have fractions. Don't end up with fractions. We'll make a mess. Okay?
Yeah.
Try not to have fractions anywhere here. Plugging in is called substitution. You're substituting this into the second equation. You got y. Now, I go back to this equation. When I put in minus 2 in here, what happens? X equal to 4 plus 6, which is a 10. Now, what is that x and y value? This 10 comma minus 2 is my x comma y value that is present in this line, that is also present in this line. How do I verify it? Plug in 10 and minus 2. When you plug in 10 and minus 2, both the equations should work. The left-hand side should be equal to the right-hand side. Got it? So you're going to get the first, you're going to express, literally you're going to solve for x in this equation and plug it into the next equation. That is why we solved for variables before this. Can I move on?
Yes.
How about this? You're going to do this by yourself. 3x minus 2y equal to 7. 5x minus y equal to 9. Is this substitution? Yeah. Guys, see here. See, you have to, when you're given the linear system, you have to determine which one I'm going to use for substitution. Just like that, don't go blindly use the first equation to substitute into the second. No, you will arrive at fractions. Don't go for fractions. First, try to identify the equation where you can express easily. One variable in terms of the other. See, if I have y equal to 4x, right? I have expressed y in terms of x. If I say x equal to 1 by 4y, the same equation, I have expressed x in terms of y. Remember all this. These are mathematical terms you need to know. I have expressed y in terms of x. If I have this equation, I have expressed x in terms of y. So like that, which equation is easy to represent in terms of the other without fractions check? Use that and substitute into the other equation.
Yeah.
Miss Priya, can you check my answer?
I did the substitution and all that, but I just I'm having trouble finding the final answer, like the x comma y.
It's a little difficult, guys, honestly.
Yeah, like I did like the work and I got like something, but I just don't get the last part, like how you get the x comma y.
Ritisha and Sham, correct. Okay, where are you missing with you? Tell me. What did you do?
So I used the second equation as to substitute.
Okay, that's good. See, that discovery is itself good. So second equation you used. Okay, what you expressed in terms of what?
So I made the second equation into 5x minus 9 equals y.
Okay, 5x minus 9 equal to y. So you had y in terms of x, correct? So you're going to plug in for y, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so 3x minus 2. But instead of y, you have to plug in 5x minus
I see my where I did
So I
it
want
wrong.
you guys to solve this and tell me. I'm going to wait.
I accidentally did 2y times 5x minus 9.
Go ahead.
I accidentally did 2y negative 2y times 5x minus 9. I was like, what?
Ah, I see. Now
Mhm.
you got it?
Yeah, now I got it.
Good. Shyam correct, Ritisha correct. Sorry, I'll wait for your answer. Arman, you're stuck?
Kind of.
Kind of. Can I help you, Arman?
I think I got it.
I don't get it. I don't understand how to do it. Hello?
Yeah, Anish. First of all, video on. Do you have your notebook? Without all this, it's extremely difficult to coordinate, Anish.
I do have a notebook.
Okay, where is your video on? You
Like
don't seem to be connected at all in
I
the
am.
without the video.
Yeah, but I don't want to get you.
Okay, Anish, I cannot be wasting time as well going on discussing. You have to have with the video on, you have to listen, then only it's possible. If you keep moving, you cannot understand anything and you will slow down the class as well.
I just want
Where is that you have not understood?
the part like where you, the
Arman,
substitution.
where is that you have not understood?
I got it.
What is that?
I got it. I'm just working on it now.
Okay. What is that you have not understood, Anish?
I don't get the substitution part.
Anish, I've been explaining this for the third time or the fourth time. You have not answered even once.
Yeah, because I'm trying to understand how to do it.
Yeah, but you keep moving from place to place. This is all not going to work in the class.
I've been sitting here this entire time. I just went downstairs because that's
How
something.
can you follow the class, Amma? When you keep moving during a class, then you cannot pull down the class as well. If everybody is moving on, I have to move on as well. So you need to be present in class with the entire video on. Now let me go ahead, explain once more. 3x minus 2y equal to 7. 5x minus y equal to 9. Second equation seems easier for me to express one in terms of the other. Now, add y to both sides, or I can put it as 5x minus 9 equal to y. So now I've expressed y in terms of x. Any questions, Anish?
No.
Okay. Now this y I can plug it inside here. Now 3x minus 2, instead of the y, I can plug in 5x minus 9 will be equal to 7. That gets you to 3x minus 10x plus 18 will be equal to 7. Minus 7x will be equal to minus 11. X will be equal to 11 by 7. I got the value of x. Go back to this equation. 5 times 11 by 7 minus 9 equal to y. That gives you 55 minus 63 by 7 equal to y. That gets you to, what is that? Minus 8 by 7 equal to y. So my x comma y that is present in both the lines is 11 by 7 comma minus 8 by 7.
Okay.
Did you
Where's
get it?
the minus 63 from?
Okay, where did the minus 63 come from? Good question. Here when you, okay, let me solve it separately here. 5 times 11 by 7 minus 9 equal to y. This is 55 by 7 minus 9 equal to y. My denominator has to be 7. So multiply the numerator and denominator by 7. This becomes 63. Now I can write it with the same denominator. 55 minus 63 by 7 equal to y. That will be minus 8 by 7. Arman, did I clarify your question?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. Any other questions? Anish, do you,
Yes.
the video is again gone. This will not work, ma. Okay, now I'm going to move on. Okay, let's do one easy problem and let's go to one hard problem. Okay, how about this? Okay, how about this? Let's do one easy question, then we'll go to a hard question. 2x plus y equal to 10. 3x minus 4y equal to 37. You're going to solve and send. Try.
Miss Priya, can you check my answer?
Ritisha, I will give you one way to cross check or do a sanity check, Ritisha. Did you plug in the values, ma? That is one way.
Yeah, I'll plug in the values, it works.
For me too, I checked it. Good job. Sham, correct.
Do we have to solve the problem for y?
Yeah, for both X and Y, Anish. Sham correct, Pratisha correct. I don't know when they cover line equations in this book. Oh yeah, chapter 8. But let me tell you guys, this book does not only cover algebra 1, it covers a lot more.
Yeah, I got something really weird. I sent it to you in chat.
I'll help you. You got X equal to X, ah? Can
Yeah.
you? Yeah, I'll help you, Arman. Can you tell me?
I sent my answer.
So I did. I used the first
Correct.
equation,
Uh-huh.
and I got y
Uh-huh.
is equal to 10 minus 2x.
X, correct.
And I substituted 2x plus.
Wait, Arman. What you're doing, see, you're using that to substitute it in the same equation. Will that ever work?
Oh,
You see what
okay.
I mean?
Yeah.
See, I'm glad if you can explain like this, it becomes so easy to identify the mistake. You see what I mean? See, when you come up with the y equal to 10 minus 2x from the first equation, you have to substitute it in the second equation, right?
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, correct, ma. Vidyut.
Wait, no. Wait, I forgot to put a comma.
I can wait. Really, I can wait. But please do.
Auntie, is
I,
my
wait,
answer
I
correct?
I accidentally didn't put a comma.
Swarit, I think you got it. 1 minute, Amma, I'm checking. Swarit, can you check the y value, Swarit?
Okay.
X value seems right though.
I sent my answer.
1 second, ma.
You're mute.
Yes, ma. Sorry, I saw that and Vidyut, something somewhere is not correct. Can we check together? What did you
Yeah.
do?
Okay, so I think I just messed up somewhere. Can you like do it on the board because
Yeah, I can do it on the
I
board.
did this much work for one problem.
You did
Is that my answer?
Then something is wrong. Yeah, I'll check, Arman. Correct, Arman. Arman correct, Swarit correct. I'll do it. Sham, what happened to you? Anish got it. Okay. Sham, what happened to you?
Wait,
What happened?
I took the answer, right?
Oh, you sent the answer, Amma. Okay. Okay, let me do it for Vidyut. Quick. Vidyut, are you listening?
Yeah.
Okay, y equal to 10 minus 2x, right? So I'm going to plug in 10 minus 2x into this y, that's all. So 3x minus 4 times 10 minus 2x equal to 37.
That's what I did.
Now 3x minus 40 plus 8x will be equal to 37.
Oh, that's where I messed up.
Now, see, that's what the minus carrying over. That's what I have been repeatedly telling. When distributing, kids make mistakes. How many ever times I tell? So here, when you distribute, this is a minus. Everything negates inside the parenthesis if you distribute minus.
Okay.
So now 11x will be equal to 77. X will be equal to 7.
I get it now.
Substituting it here, y equal to minus 4.
Mm-hmm.
Make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah, I accidentally that entire problem changed it.
Yeah, I know. Okay, now thing is, guys, if it was algebra 1 course, right? The way we will go ahead with this, oh, this equation solving algebraically, we get x and y like this. Solving graphically, I'll show you how to graph it into a graph, and then we'll do both together. Okay. Since we are following this book, we will do that only in chapter 8, putting it graphically. Okay. So the thing about this is beautiful. The book is really beautiful this way. How you will learn algebraic ways of solving. You will work with word problems. After that, we'll get into lines, graphs, and all that stuff. That is completely fine. But if you learn Algebra 1 as a course, school course, right, that will be a little bit different. Okay. But the thing what I wanted to say is, when you do this course, automatically the foundations become strong. Okay. Come what may, whatever they ask, you should be able to answer. That is the intent. Okay. Now let's go ahead. Or otherwise, I'll stop here. Maybe one more. With that, we'll stop. I wanted to solve with fractions. With that one, we'll finish. How about this? With fractions, decimals, you do it at home. How about this? If you get it correct, you can leave. But please be careful. It's just fractions, right?
Wait, is that 33?
Is that 2 or Z?
Is that 2 or Z?
2
33 by 2.
33 by 2. There is no Z, only two variables, R and S.
Okay.
And then the next one is minus 5R by 2 minus 2S equal to minus 37 by 2. If you get it, you can leave.
Just a quick question, just make sure. Which all of these are twos or like some of them is G's? All of them are twos, right? You're mute.
Sorry. All these are 2's. There are no Z's. R and
Okay.
S are the variables. Okay. Let me put it again, guys. Let me put it again if I'm unclear. Okay. Let's see. This one is a 2. This one is a yes. And 33 by 2. Okay. The letters are rounded. Make sense? This is a 2. Really? Sham, you can leave, Sham. Have a nice week. Anish, something is not right, Anish. Ma, please remove the fractions completely. Multiply both the sides of the equation by 2 in the first equation. Second equation as well, multiply both the sides of the equation by 2. You get nice equations, then you can solve.
Did I get my
Remove
question
fraction.
right?
You
Did I
want me
get
to remove fractions, then only it will become easy. Shall I show you? Multiply the first equation by 2. It becomes, multiply the entire thing by 2. 6R plus S is equal to 33. The second equation as well, multiply the everything by 2. So you will get minus 5R, then minus 4S equal to minus 37. You have two good equations. You can express S in terms of R. So now that I will put it into this equation. Minus 5R minus 4 times 33 minus 6R equal to minus 37. Minus 5R minus 132 plus 24R equal to minus 37. Now combining, this is 19R will be equal to 132 minus 37. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then you have what? 95. 19R. So R will be equal to 5. I substitute R equal to 5 here. S is equal to 3. That's it. Did you guys get it?
Yeah. I just made it a
got
lot more
that.
complicated on
I just
accident
got that
because
actually. I
I
just got
forgot
that.
to multiply
That's
that by
nice.
2.
That's nice. What is that, Arman?
I just made it really. I got that, but I just made it really complicated because I forgot to multiply the second equation by 2, and I just did it
Okay.
like.
See,
Yeah, that's what I did too.
see, removing fractions helps you a lot better. Okay, removing fractions out of C make numbers work for you. You don't slog with numbers. Okay, multiply the entire equation by 2, it becomes so easy. Okay, any questions?
No.
Homework will be 4.4 exercise, chapter 4 review problems. 4.4 exercise, chapter 4 review problems, and 5.1 and 5.2. That's a lot. Okay, I'm going to give it anyway because then only we can as well finish. We'll be rigorous. Okay, any questions?
No. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
I have a question.
Yes. Go ahead.